2K Sports, bringing you the end. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got LeBron James. Matisse Thybulle's out there with LaMelo Ball. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Brown with the 5 roaming the paint. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. James a screen on Thompson. Giannis with it. Picked up by Shepherd. And Giannis gets it to go.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Turkoglu. 12 points his last outing. And the rejection by James. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Ball no good.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Pass to Turkoglu. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Here's Shepherd. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. Here's Whitmore. It's hauled in by Thibault. The Lakers trail. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Averaging about 27 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Here's Shepherd. 11-point game his last outing. Now Ball. Brown with the screen on Thompson. Deep 2 from Ball. A second chance effort. Down kicks to Thibault. To the middle. It's stolen by Shepherd. It's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Turkoglu against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Clock is at 3 from 8.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
The Rockets with another miss. Into the lane. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And Şengün throws it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. LeBron shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Turkoglu outside. To the inside. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Turkoglu. Şengün's got 5.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
And Richard, the season's still in its early stages, but the travel miles already starting to add up for some teams.
But it's so easy now compared to a few decades ago. All flights are chartered, team meals, sleep scientists. Road games aren't easy, but they are easier.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now here's Turkoglu. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Here's Shepard. Pass to Whitmore. Shepard with the ball. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Eason against LeBron. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Inside, here's Şengün. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Smith checked in for Amen Thompson. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. As usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. LeBron James, number 1.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
That's one thing we've learned about him. When he gets on a hot streak, it can be a long time before he cools down.
On up the court. It's blocked. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And the dunk by Eason.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
James, a screen on Smith. And to Antetokounmpo. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith the pass to Shepard. Turkoglu against Ball. Turkoglu right side. Over Ball. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Washington.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Ball. Now Eason. He had 13 points in the win against Washington.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboard.
They get it back. And the basket by Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Ball. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Amba kicks to Thibault. No good there. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Lakers trail by 6. And here is Ball. 7 points in the game. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. From outside off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 1-1.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now here's Turkoglu. He's got 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The rebound by James. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night. But this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And Şengün throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Ball with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Turkoglu outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Şengün with a screen on Giannis. Smith the pass to Şengün. And the rejection by Giannis. James against Eason. The drive by James. They now take the lead. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smith the pass to Şengün. Lots of room. Again, Şengün missing. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Turkoglu. Here's Whitmore. The three. Sinks the triple. Whitmore's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Şengün, he's feeling it. Tonight, and has been the driving force for Houston. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Walker out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Ball. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. Here's Giannis. Good work defensively by Smith.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Clint Capella comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Matisse Thybulle. Fires top of the key. That's a 2 from Smith. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Deep 2 from Ball, and he comes up with the deuce. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Ball. And it's Whitmore missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Walker finds Ball. Pass the Ball. Three-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Capella sets a screen for Ball. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Eason. It's deflected. Stolen by Walker. Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Drives to the hoop. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Rockets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now. A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Ball against Johnson. And it's Ball penetrating, and it's good. 2 points. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Lakers #1, the Rockets 4th.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboards.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Rebounded by Capella. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bamba, a screen on Easton. Ball. It's rebounded by Houston. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Houston making a switch here. Chiefs checked in. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I would say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson surveying the floor. Smith on the wing. Clock at 4. From the wing. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bamba, a screen on Keefe. Ball, the pass to Bamba. The kick out to Ball. Ball with it. He's got 15. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Smith. Johnson in the corner. Nails the wide open jump shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Deep 2 from Ball. That one drops for him.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Houston making a switch here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Ball. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Capella against Smith. Outside Williams. Pass to Turkoglu. Houston moving it around. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
Now Ball. 20 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 22 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Turkoglu kicks to Williams.
the numbers here for Alperon Şengün. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail by 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Screen by Giannis. And it's Simmons penetrating. Let's see the stat sheet here for LaMelo Ball.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Down low. Kicks it out to Turkoglu from the baseline. Walker with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Screen by Capella. Walker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Simmons looking around. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. 2 on the clock. Walker finds Giannis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Pass to Whitmore. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Shepard. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Screen by Giannis. The block by Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Thompson. 5th in field goal percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Houston making a switch. Smith is checked in. Brown is checked in for Los Angeles. Thompson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Lakers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Pass to Whitmore. Driving the lane, and it's blocked by Brown. Simmons with it. Picked up by Shepard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. 5th, Amen Thompson.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Here's Shepard. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Shepard. Thompson sets the pick for Shepard. In the corner, Smith with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 11 points.
Right back at you, Smith, with that picture-perfect stroke.
Tonight, he's gone 3 of 6 from the line.
And a tough opening half for him in terms of his free throw shooting.
He misses the free throw.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Torrey Eason subbed in for Shepard. Eason passes to Mamu Kelishvili, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Simmons inside the line. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The screen from Brown. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Mamu Kelishvili passes to Thompson. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown sets a screen for Giannis. 6 to shoot. And Brown now atop the key. Simmons trying to get open. Brown, no good. Out to the right wing. Eason gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timeout called the Lakers. And some good action through the first 2. Quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always...
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Whitmore. Hedo Turkoglu out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the 1 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. For Houston, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And so Thompson nails both of them. The Lakers with the ball. And here is Ball. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Shepard with the ball. Turkoglu outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Pass to Whitmore. Down low. Here's Shepard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft.
Oh, epic move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Thompson surveying the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers trail by 6. Capella with a screen on Turkoglu. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
James against Turkoglu. Pass to Whitmore. From past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 6 assists now in the game.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Here's Ball driving to the basket. And here now is Thibault. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. A floater. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
To the middle. Whitmore finds Şengün.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for James. He's averaging 46 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 10. Vanderbilt, a screen on Turkoglu. James with it. Picked up by Thompson. Oh, James muscles it.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
You know, of a career, but the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Pass to Eason. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Rockets leading by 7. Thompson outside. Vanderbilt with the steal. LeBron James on the wing.
Hey, yo, right here.
LeBron galloping to the rack. And LeBron throws it down hard.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got his 8th assist in the game. LeBron against Eason. The drive by James. No stopping LeBron there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Whitmore. Thompson sets the pick for Whitmore. Inside and stolen by Thibault. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Houston moving it around. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. To the inside. Here's Turkoglu. 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Lakers.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 19. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Thompson. 8 points for him. And Thompson slams it home. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Screen by Giannis. The drive by Ball. And to Tacumbo. The kick out to Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Here's Whitmore. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Eason against James. Giannis, a screen on Eason. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-6 run. Ball against Turkoglu. So they take the lead. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outwinning their opponent the entire game.
So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Şengün. And it's Johnson in for Cam Whitmore. Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Vanderbilt, a screen on Johnson. Ball. And he drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
defense tries to shut ball down, but he takes the contact and gets the shot in the air.
Ball hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Turkoglu outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Turkoglu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
And here is James. He's got 21. Here he goes. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. 5th, Amen Thompson.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. Simmons against Thompson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Screen by Giannis. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and that one drops. LeBron's got 23 points.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight as we approach the 4th quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Screen by James. And to Kumbo. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Lakers trail. Simmons with it. He has 7. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thompson. Again, the Rockets score.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Johnson. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 9.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Thompson against James. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Again, the miss by Thompson.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Screen by James. And to Kumbo. Smith with the defensive effort. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Walker's checked in for Los Angeles. We've got 1:18 left here in the 3rd quarter. Simmons against Johnson. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Latre. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And stolen by Thompson. Smith the pass to Thompson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Los Angeles, Bamba is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Clint Capella comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Matisse Thybulle. With the floater. The kick out to Walker. Rocket 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get... the shot off in time. Keith is checked in for Amen Thompson. The Lakers also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Bamba. And Dillingham subbed in for Simmons. Smith outside. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets lead by 6. It's the end. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Drummond. Dillingham is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Walker, and it's Capella in at the 4 spot. Yep, it counts. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Dillingham with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Rockets leading by 4. Smith inside. Capella covering. Johnson for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Dillingham. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Keith. Drills the 3-pointer. Keith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Kept alive.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. The 3-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Dillingham. Yep, that one goes in there.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Here is Keith. Keith with a screen on Capella. Johnson dishes to Smith. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And the defense gets in Smith's face inside, but he shows real poise by not backing down.
Drummond with a screen on Keith with the drive. Dillingham with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here is Keith. Pass to Eason. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Williams comes in for Keith. Second free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Dillingham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dillingham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Here's Şengün. Smith kicks to Şengün. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now Dillingham. Pass to Drummond. That shot, no good. Great defense that time from Şengün. Williams passes to Johnson. Inside. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And the Rockets lead by 6.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Eason with a screen for Johnson. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. Lakers trail by 4. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Turkoglu comes in for Williams. And Shepard subbed in for Johnson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Houston leading by 3. Now here's Turkoglu. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Capella and misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 3. Dillingham with it. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Shepard the pass to Eason.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Clint Capella. Drummond the screen. Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Shepard, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Drummond the screen. Ball with it. Now defended by Şengün. Houston leading by 4. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Turkoglu. Guarded by Walker. To the left wing. Şengün with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Dillingham. Whitmore defending. Here's Dillingham. Vanderbilt with the screen. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, they'll take it.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Ball. The rebound by Shepard. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Right wing. Şengün against Bamba. Şengün, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bamba sends a screen. Ball with it. Now defended by Şengün.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Lakers,
Ball hits them both. And here's Turkoglu. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. It's him 5 for 12 so far.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Ball. No good from Turkoglu.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Thompson, high post. Turkoglu against LeBron. 5 to shoot. LeBron against Turkoglu. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. So boy, is it working.
And they're able to recover. And the shot goes in. And the Lakers have possession. A 2-point game. Here's Ball. Basket counts. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man, Ball, is used to the spotlight.
Şengün with the screen for Turkoglu. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Here's Whitmore. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
Offensive rebound. Nice shot there by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Şengün with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Turkoglu against LeBron. Turkoglu dishes to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Over Giannis. Moves back up. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Here's Ball. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
.05 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ball kicks to Thibault. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Down low, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Guys, they're going to make him earn this one from the line. Obviously, his reputation at the stripe has proceeded.
Simmons checked in for Los Angeles.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Giannis sets a screen for Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Here's Simmons.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
LeBron outside. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to